This was my first drone, right here. I bought it in 2015, and you could fly it with your phone. And it couldn't go very far, and the image stabilization wasn't very good. So anyway, I decided, well, I'm going to upgrade. So I went to DJI, this one here. I went to it. And this one here, little one, it was about $300. And this one here is about $1,500. And it was a nice drone to fly. It took a really good video. And I only got 2 propellers on it because this one had a crash. And this is the camera. Camera there, and this is the controller to the Phantom. This is controls here from the Phantom. Yeah, no, it was a nice drone. Anyway, it went in the Washtenaw Lake. Now this one here is the one I have now. It's called a Mavic Air 2. And I really like it because it's compact. It takes good video. I'm well pleased with it. And the battery life is good compared to the Phantom. This one here, the battery's right here in this one. The battery's right here in this one. Anyway, yeah, the propellers are out. And anyway, I'll show you the battery here. This is a battery for this one here. As you can see, it just snaps in like this for the Mavic Air 2. And this is the battery for the Phantom. It just pulls out like that. It's quite a bit bigger battery, but it, you know, of course, a bigger drone. Of course, she had more power for, say, you wanted to lift things. It's good that way. And anyway, and here's the controller for the Mavic Air 2. And it pretty well does the same thing as the controller in that one, but it's, as you can see, it's a lot more compact. And I use an iPad mini, a 7-inch screen, on here to view what's going on with the drone. Anyway, I'll turn on the iPad mini. Yep, she's got enough power there, so anyway, I'll password to unlock the iPad mini, and I'll fire up the controller. And now she just made a connection to the aircraft. There. Now we're looking out the camera here of the drone. So as you can see here, there's a lot here you got to keep in mind. You know, the biggest thing is the battery, how much time you got left in the battery. And over here it's going to be your altitude and longitude, like your horizontal distance from the remote. And it'll show you speeds and all different things like that, and how much memory there is. Anyway, that's what the
home point updated.
Okay, we got a home point updated. I'm close to the airport up in the hill here, so I have to fly with caution. I forgot to do that one there. Yeah, I have to fly with caution there. Yeah, that little, they call that little one a gonafly, but it's more or less a toy. Yeah, it's just a toy. Anyway, yeah, that's all this there, and I'll get to, now this is to keep the light out so you can see quite clearly what you're looking at from through the cameras when it sees. This is a really good rig. I'm very glad I have it, because as you can see, things look really clear in there, especially when you're outdoors in the sunlight. You know, it just almost reminds you of a Viewmaster. Everything's so sharp and clear. Yeah. Anyway, that's going to be all that. Yeah, that's the 3 different drones. I had 2 of these. I crashed this one in the Wash Des Moines when there was quite a extensive flood over there. And the other one, just like this, I bought afterwards. It was refurbished. It was half of $1,500, and I crashed it in Quiddy Falls. Anyway, c'est la vie. That's what happens there. Anyway, I'll shut her all down here. Yeah, this drone here, I flew it from Martin Head to Goose Creek. That's where I flew it to. It was 3 kilometers from Martin Head. And this one here, I've flown it 3 kilometers with the way the crow flies, but it has a stronger signal. And I think that's more so for like in cities and stuff, in closed areas. So you get a stronger signal because of interference and whatnot. But anyway, what I like about this, you can fold it all up, and I have a backpack, especially for it. It'll go in when I'm like hiking. I can hike it into trails like I did at the Eye of the Needle, Walt Glen Gorge. I hiked in with it in a backpack. So yeah, that's what I've had. I started in I bought this one here, the Mini, in 2015. And then I bought the Phantom in 2016. And then I bought this, I think, right around 2020 maybe. It's about 6 years old. Anyway, this is number 2 also, because when I hiked into the Eye of the Needle, when I flew it down there, the rock walls and whatnot, the GPS couldn't find the signal. And anyway, after I finished that flight and whatnot, it scrambled the brain. Anyway, it was still under warranty, and contacted DJI, and they replaced it. Of course, I didn't tell them what I did, but they replaced it. So that worked out. Anyway, that's all.